Hi guys, hope all is well. Hopefully everyone had a beautiful Thanksgiving with their family and safe. I'm actually doing what I call my Thanksgiving takedown. So I'm actually getting ready to and started already pulling items off. So this was somewhat my setup. Again, I started pulling stuff off of the breakfast setup. This item was actually from a consignment store, and I was going to put like 2 tea lights there because I think I can do that with that. But it was just so cute, and it was 25 cents, made to look like an old-fashioned stove or oven. So then I had my cups, of course, my pumpkin cups, cappuccino. This was gifted to me, a whole set of these, and I just liked the fact that they remind me of fall, the sunflowers and stuff like that. So I have my saver, of course, Ray done, and my Starbucks, and my little mugs from my little things from Dollar Tree. These guys were at the time a splurge for me. I think they were made probably back when the big craze was going on about the chef type decor in your kitchen, and I just liked them. Because I don't know, they're struggling to carry something. I guess you could probably put maybe a wine bottle in there, I'm thinking, but I put like the silvery pumpkins, and these are from a few seasons ago with Target. After their Halloween sale they had, I went and got them. And of course, this was Dollar Tree. It says our nest is best, back when I guess the whole nest thing was important and all of that. So I'm going to take all this down. This was the hot chocolate and my teas. These teas, I get the apple cranberry from Dollar Tree. But yeah, just showing you a quick setup that I had. And this will all be different. It will have more of a seasonal Christmas vibe. And then coming in here, okay, that's my kittens running wild, so you'll get to meet them. Sorry again for the lighting, but this was the setup, basic. I've started pulling stuff off the table. These were Dollar Tree finds, both the plate and the chargers. These were given to me, and they're different shapes of wine glasses. These were gifts, silver platters, I guess you would say, and they were a pain to clean, but there was this designer or clothing designer, and he was saying that, I guess he was, he was saying basically he would wait till special occasions and wear something really nice, and then he realized the special occasion was him. So we bring out the fine china, whatever, when you're entertaining, and right now I'm not doing a lot of entertaining. I have a lot of work that I want to do on this house. It's definitely not Instagrammable. So I'm working on repair work on the home here and there. But I thought, why not entertain myself and my family? So I did bring out the silver. That's a pain to polish. But there it is. And this was actually a thrift store find. I'm not an orange person at all. But I liked these were there were 2 bunches, and I believe they were bridesmaids flowers, and they already had the silver and beads and pearls kind of put into them, and so I just bought both bunches. I was gifted the vase. I'm trying to say vase. Gifted the vase. I keep saying vase, so bear with me. And then I got the buffalo check ribbon from Roses, just tied it around it, and then added in some black and the black crow kind of thing. So it kind of had like a Halloween type situation going, where I kept some elements of the Halloween, as I call it, into it, a harvest, as I call it, into the fall. And this, like, I bought this on in. And then there are the gold. They're going across. This lighting does not work, and I'm so upset, because if it did work, it would be awesome. Instead, I had to add buffet lamps, and I want to get a matching one to that one to go here for the lighting, because this thing, it was working and then it just stopped. And I think it's electrical, so I don't want to fool with it. So it's just ridiculous. But again, so I'm talking about not Instagrammable. Needs work. This is our happy place. I turned this into a runner. They had several of these guys at Dollar tree. They've got a little thickness to them. They're meant to be like little mini rugs. And I bought some and used them as mini rugs. And the other ones I bought, they're strictly for like little table setting or table runner type situations. Then these I actually had to hold the napkins, and I alternated with that one and this one, which reminds me of a beautiful engagement ring for some reason. And oh, I hate this lighting. It's windy and the lighting is just going down, which I hate. This one, we've got the pine cones. This was a wreath, and that was thrifted, and it was just 50 cents. And then I got the matching one over there. And I made a type of cake stand cloche type thing. This I got thrifted, and I found a saucer. And these are kind of fake candies and fake foods. A gentleman who gave me these and some other stuff I'll show you guys. He made these, handmade these little pretend plates of food for his Day of the Dead. I believe he may be from Mexico. And so I just put them in there because they had the orange and stuff like that. And then, for example, I made another mini cloche here. And he also had, like, these are not real chocolates. They're made to look like that. This was my 2-tier. I lusted after the one that everyone was talking about that was at Target and other places, and I got this one for much less. So it was only a buck and change, and it's a 2-tier, and it's black, so I figure it kind of goes a lot with a lot of things. And of course, this is from Dollar Tree, Thankful, Grateful, Blessed, and the black sparkly pumpkin was thrifted. The little sparkly fruit I've had for years. The buffet was this table lamp was given to me. This painting or print, it's a very large. I saw one in another YouTuber's home, and I was amazed because it's definitely, I would have to say my style is, this was given to me at the top. And you see here where I'm saying the painting. So that's my next big thing. I would love to repaint this whole situation here. So a lot of repair work needed, cosmetic work and stuff that I want to do on this house, and just working on it a bit at a time. So now, because the lights decided not to work, I had hung these, and I'm sorry, someone was trying to message me and I'm like distracted. Anyways, what I was saying, I had hung these, and last year these worked. So it actually looks really nice. It was like dangly situations. And for some reason it didn't. So now I've got to take them out and take them all out. They're intertwined. But it looks so cute and festive. And I went to light them this year and nothing. So that was a major disappointment. But anyway, so I would have to say things that are on this table were bought inexpensively or after a sale, or gifted to me, or thrifted, or things like that. But again, not Instagrammable, but you know, my goal was just, I wanted to kind of enjoy it. So anyways, I've started pulling stuff off, so stuff is all scattered, but I just wanted to give you a basic idea. This I'm thinking to go with, I'm going to show you something, these guys this year. So I have 2 of them, and I have the red truck things that I had got from Dollar Tree. The red truck, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, the red truck, what are these things, chargers. Oh my god, my brain is gone, end of the day. Yeah, so these have, the lighting is so bad, but these are kind of like a plaid. See that, checked plaid. My kittens are losing their minds in there. Print in it. So yeah, I'm kind of probably going to go with this theme, and just kind of see how that goes. But yeah, and this is my ugly refrigerator times two. I call it times two because this is my second one. Just an ugly thing. But when my main one was not working, I went to get this. It was on you. It was not YouTube. It was for like, I want to say, oh, focus. It was like 30. There you go. It was like $30 or $50. Anyways, when I drove way out to get it, I wasn't even sure how I was going to fit this in the car, but it fits like the size of a doorway. So it's very convenient. Doesn't take up any energy, and it is converted. I guess they converted it to American electrical things or whatever, because this is Japanese or Chinese refrigerator. So it's made very small, slender, not as tall as an American refrigerator, takes less energy, takes less space, and it's on wheels, so you can wheel the thing around. By the time I got it loaded, she said, you know what, you can have it for free. And her neighbor even helped me load it. So this was my little spare refrigerator when my main one went down, and then I got another refrigerator now. So this one, I've cleaned it out, just haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. I may just maybe keep it for wine or something like that. But it's such a handy little guy, and it just really, as ugly as it is, it really did me well. So again, not Instagrammable. The cow here, she has a lot of my seasonings in there. And you see, I've already started to try to pull some Christmas a little bit out here. But she started my whole farmhouse thing. I don't know why I liked this cow. I was not into farmhouse, although believe it or not, I had wanted one of my different houses to be to have a piece of property that was kind of like a farmhouse, that had horses. I used to have horses before, that would have horses and little cute animals and that kind of thing. So I would have thought I would have liked the farmhouse decor, but I didn't. And then I saw her, and I got her, and just fell in love. And so she kind of started my whole feeling of the whole farmhousey trend, which is intertwined in and out of my home. These were thrifted. This one actually lights up, and I just put those up there to hide my ugly. I have a vintage punch bowl that has like my aluminum foil and sandwich bags and stuff like that back there. So these are 2 serving trays that I have here that I just stacked. So whenever we, want to sit and eat over there on the couches or whatever, we have serving trays. Or guests, they want to sit over there or whatever. So this I got for $1. I wanted the signs that I've seen at Hobby Lobby that say something similar to that. I've been wanting them. And I just said, you know what, this $1 one is going to have to suffice. So if you're on a budget or no budget, find alternatives to what it is you want until you get what you want. So this is again, the ugly refrigerator. So this is all stuff that my little one, all these are magnets, Christmas magnets. I put those up. She can bring those and play over here. This is the tacky refrigerator, as I call it. And so she can do all that kind of crazy stuff over here on this refrigerator, not on this stainless steel one. So you see, I've bought a little Christmas tree over here. This is fiber optic, so I went ahead and put it here. It is on top of I have an air filter. I'm sorry if you hear noises, those are the kittens. My air filter here, and then I have a little mini heater here. So if I just want to heat space by space, I can, or heat the whole house with regular heat, or do space by space. But this air filter, I got it, believe it or not, thrifted. I cannot believe it. It has done so much with cleaning the air, because normally this time of the year, right before this time of the year, I get really sick. And you can hear in my voice, I'm still, I've been sick and congested, but nowhere near. I mean, I would be so tired. I couldn't do videos. I couldn't, it would just drain me, literally. So I've noticed an improvement in just having this. And I think I've only had it for a month or so. So that's the picture. This picture I got at a flea market that I absolutely adore. I've got a lot of good stuff from them, and I think this big, huge painting thing, I may have paid $5 for, if that. That above was gifted to me by the gentleman, I believe, from Mexico. So nice. He gave me the glassware here, and he gave me that as well, and some other stuff I'll show you. And then this was given to me. This reminded me of some glassware that I saw with Pioneer Woman. And I just loved it. Also, I have some vintage glass that's made like this. I don't know if this is vintage or not. It feels vintage. It looks vintage, very heavy. But this was gifted to me by the lovely lady who gave me the baker's hutch that is in my other video, among many other pieces you'll see that she gave me. So I was just blessed. In my ugly corner here, yeah, excuse it again, not Instagrammable. That's my steamer and my carpet cleaner. They were both gifted to me, and the steamer has become like my best friend. So I absolutely love this. It's so convenient to have for clothing, and also I use it on my furnishings, like my sofas and stuff. Anything that has fabric, it really helps a lot with that kind of situation. But you see where it's either I'm talking about the paint that I want to do. Yeah. So a lot of work that I want to do. I do have different types of chairs. And then this one was painted gold. I had got this one and another chair that's gold over there. And I just mixed them in. This table was gifted to me. And again, not Instagrammable because look, it needs a little work there. But I think I've seen something where it's like a marker and it's for furniture and you can use it. Excuse me. So, oh my goodness, my throat. So over here is my hutch. The crazy thing happened when I moved, the glass shifted, and then it started to slowly crack to where each year it seemed like a chip would go. But when I try to pull the rest of the chips out, it's immovable. Somehow the edges are rooted into the sides, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle that. Which drives me crazy. This was gifted to me up here. This big wooden, I'm sorry, that's the kid, mirror here. And this is from Hobby Lobby, and I fell in love with it. It was severely discounted because the back there is a hole. But I loved it so much. It stays out year round. These are, I'm starting to take stuff down and bring stuff in here, so ignore all this. The kitty, I may keep her year round because she only has one eye. She reminds me of my cats, not to say that they have one eye, but anyhow. So what I did was, this was from Target a few seasons back when they had all the glitz and glam. I had that in there. I had a couple of little pieces that I had liked from Halloween. Or Following, as I like to call it now. I fell in love with these spiders from Dollar Tree, and I wanted those to stay year round. I just like them. I'm scared to death of spiders. I am literally phobic, which is crazy that I like those things. But some kind of crazy way I do with the googly eyes. And then the apples, of course, I just put those out. This is a not white glass. It's milk glass, which I had several other milk glass pieces, which my little ones over the years have destroyed. There's only a few pieces left. The bottom says Farmhouse. I think I got that sign for just $1, maybe at Dollar General. And then the Snoopy little situation there. Because to me, when I thought of fall, I always thought of the little kitty shows, cartoons like Snoopy and stuff like that. That as kids, when I was here in the States, we would look at. Of course, when I moved to Germany, I didn't have a lot of that programming. So I guess that's why it means so much to me. I remember those cartoons being a kid, and fall would come and it would be the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and they would go and look for the pumpkin. And then for Christmas, they would look for the Christmas tree, and they would have that little crazy looking, straggly kind of looking Christmas tree, which I did have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree when I had my larger home, and everything. But yeah, so anyways, I'm going to take all this down. This is going to be decorated to Christmas, but I didn't get a chance because I was under the weather. Not as bad as I normally have been, thank goodness. Um, because normally it really gets me down. But I was able to, I want to at least show you some of what I was had up here and that kind of a thing. So again, thanks for joining me. And again, hopefully, you guys, I'm going to say, can I move this over? 1 second. Well, I guess I can't. I was going to see if I could switch. Why is it that,